You're open.
Oh, I need to be.
Yeah.
Yes?
I don't know. Forgot.
Well, here's your cue, bud.
There you go.
Huh? How long's the song been over?
It's over now.
It's over now. So
I know it's over now, but you need to wait a minute so it's not muted.
Okay. Well, this is just the random before we actually start kind of part, guys.
Hi everybody.
Echo.
hello,
Can't
Mota.
help it, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Just
It's
try not to
Kiki
talk when I talk.
It'll work.
Can't make any promises.
Ah, she muted herself. Oh no, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Dude's
I heard it.
I think we're good to
Oh,
go
they're
now.
getting hit in the face is great.
What?
Told you, I have a movie on in the background.
Oh.
So it's been a while, are we good?
Yo!
I think we're good now.
It is Monday Madness Menagerie number 31, which means it's
Cheesecake!
Mr.
Coconut cream
Kennedy.
Cheesecake.
Well, actually, no, this week it's turkey and pumpkin
Oh, dear
pie,
God.
because, yeah, it's Thanksgiving week.
Yay!
Who's gonna get fucking fat meat? No, too late.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal the ham as tradition. We pillaged that. We pillaged that place.
Jeez.
Yes, I said cheesecake.
So,
Yes, cheesecake.
let us start with Scarecrow. How was your week?
My week was pretty uneventful. The only thing I can say was noteworthy is I finally saw Thor Ragnarok today.
Nice.
It's actually a pretty decent movie.
I've
for
heard
what it
mixed
was worth.
reviews.
Yeah, I'll give it this. It was somewhat accurate in how it foretold it. However, of course, they didn't have time to explain the entire Ragnarok process, so I was like, I'm not gonna hold it against it. But it was an okay movie. I wouldn't say it was one of the best Thor movies I've ever seen, but it was a good enough one for me. And also, I learned that I've actually done my last week at Cost Plus World Market, as my seasonal position there is up, and if I do reapply for there, it'll probably be till sometime after New Year's, just so that way all the seasonal stuff's done with. That way I can actually get a full-time job there. And of course, the manager really wants me to reapply there because she likes me there. And not in the cougar way, Rob. I'm gonna stop you in your tracks there. I saw that. I saw the light bulb go off in your head.
Hey, they know shit, man.
Yeah, they know some
Those
shit.
cougars. And they're super thankful.
Would you beatbox this poor thing? But yeah, that was my week. Not very eventful. So let's head off to Rob. Let's see how your week was, man.
Also uneventful, but I went and got groceries today and did some laundry, and then what did happen today? I remember because my barista that I like was working this morning, and I snuck a little photo. Because the espresso machine start all of a sudden started spraying
I'm back.
all over her. Well, we're it's
We're
going
streaming
now. I'm in the middle of telling my story. So yeah, but really didn't do anything. I bought a book today at Barnes and Noble. Jack White put out a children's book, so I bought a children's book today. Based on the White Stripes song "We're Gonna Be Friends." If you remember that little ditty.
Bob is turning off the adult switch. He needs some coloring books and someone to read him the children's book in a onesie outfit, kicking his feet in the ground, just bobbing his head to music. That's it. That's all I pictured.
I picture that now, and I'm glad I picture that.
You know what, though? I noticed, though, there's in the looking at the children's books that were on the table, There's like an E.T. children's book. There's like an X-Files children's book. It's like
I want
children's
to see
books
the
now
X-Files
are
one.
like becoming, being, like all movies and stuff now being turned into children's books. It's
I remember
hilarious.
they had a Scorpion King children's book.
There's going to be a Back to the Future one next year.
Oh dear God!
So I'm going to buy a second children's book next year.
we're growing as
all these children's books.
We're grown ass men actually looking about
I still have a couple
children's
from
books.
when I was a kid. I can't get rid of Cat in the Hat. I have to keep that.
Oh, I got which one do I still have?
And you probably don't. I don't know if you remember the Sesame Street book with Grover, the monster at the end of the book.
I think I do.
When I think of
Where
when I
he is
think of
going
Grover,
crazy. Don't turn the page. There's a monster at the end of the book.
Yeah.
Don't turn
yeah.
the page. Then you turn the page, and he's like, "You turn the page!
how could you?
I know because he
It's like,
felt so
oh no,
betrayed
please,
by
please don't turn another page. There's a monster at the end of the book. You turned another page. It was this. I couldn't get rid of that book either. That was so insane. I love insanity.
Oh, that was
when
hilarious.
when I think of Grover, I think of that episode of Family Guy where Stewie was like trying to run a business in his room, and he had a Sesame Street phone, and he was talking to Grover, and he's like, "Grover, Grover, Grover."
I remember
Whoa.
that.
Fucking love that episode.
Oh.
Oh, that was funny.
So yeah, that was as eventful as it got for me. But Wolf, now that you're back, how was your week?
Eh.
Yeah.
It's just same.
You had boring
Same
days
shit,
at work.
different day. Yeah, I have boring days at work.
That manager didn't get a photo of his ass, unfortunately.
No, thank God. Except probably would have been like, "Well, go fuck yourself. I quit."
Wait, the manager taking a picture of what?
No, get a foot in his ass.
Oh, that's what I said. What the hell? Whose ass am I about to kick?
We were planning to kick his.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go into work tomorrow, Wednesday, and Sunday, and
Wednesday's my last
Oh,
day.
Yeah.
no, Wednesday and Sunday.
Oh no, Cosmos World Market's about to be destroyed Wednesday. I can see this already.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
literally glad that I'm only working 3 days this week. It's so fucking cold out.
I think you guys should stop bitching. I work at a grocery store and it's Thanksgiving week.
Well, my place is a
Yeah,
grocery
okay,
store
Bud's
too.
got us. Come on.
I work at a grocery store
you,
too.
You would
You work
be...
at like a.
No,
There's
you'd
very
be
little groceries at Cost
surprised.
Plus.
I think me
There's
and...
not.
There's not many, but there's still enough for the
No.
rest to come in.
No.
I think me and Bun are even as far as it goes
Okay.
because these people are crazy at this store at PetSmart. And I don't understand what the
PetSmart.
hell.
Yeah, but they're not
you
buying
crazy at
everything for a
PetSmart?
feast.
Yeah,
Little doggy feast.
they are.
Fancy
Yeah,
feast.
they are. So
Fancy feast.
most of these customers are buying stuff for a doggy feast. I'm just like, oh, that's adorable, but okay.
That's gonna be a fat ass dog.
Yeah. And cats.
It's
Oh yeah, the cats
it's
are gonna be
worse
fat.
at work when you're trying to clean off tables and people are sitting down with trash still on the tables faster than you could clean them, and you're just like metaphorically flipping tables, just like what the actual fuck. Not now, Discord.
I want to work. I want to work from home.
There's me seeked.
Meek
I'd like
Six,
to work from home too.
37 fucking minutes late on posting
I'm
this
lazy.
damn
I would
stream.
love to work from home.
B6
I
for
think
fire.
E6 gets easy to get shit together.
I mean, not 37, 17 minutes, but you know what I mean. Anyway.
He may get fired. I don't know yet.
Oh, yeah. I wondered about that.
Well, Wolf.
Yes,
That was your
Well,
week.
it's your, yeah.
I
Or
went
do you,
to
or
the
do you
mall
want to
today.
pass it on to somebody else?
I went to the mall today. I got a like an extra large hoodie that like swamps me, and it's got gorillas on it.
Gorillas.
Yeah,
Gorillas
it's
the
a
band or
hot
the
topic
Gorilla-
today. It was like
Gorillas the
Gorillas the
band.
band.
Okay.
no, I
just wanted
have
to
a picture of
clarify
Harambe on the front of my hoodie.
You'd be
Cool.
surprised.
You
No,
might
no,
actually
I've
do
seen
it though,
this.
Wolf. It's you. So
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
What was that thing that we saw and I was like, Wolf would fucking do that? I can't remember.
I don't know.
There was something that was very meme-ish, and then they're like, no one should do that, and I was like, fucking Wolf would do it in a heartbeat.
If you ever find
Oh,
it,
I
let
can't
me know.
remember what it is. Shit.
But that's it. Who hasn't gone yet?
Thune.
Thune.
Fish
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
everybody.
Alright, and this is my turn. It's been just a slow week. The same usual customers that piss me off with their prescription cards. The only story I have, well, probably two stories, but yeah, the first one, same as last week, some dumb heifer frickin' it was just, she had two expired prescription cards. One expired in April, one expired in March of this year. And so I look at the cards and in my head I just roll my eyes because I don't want her to see this. I'm just like, ah, fuck. And it's like, ma'am, I can't sell you this with the expired cards. But Banfield was open. So when Banfield's open, I can send them over there. It takes them like 5 minutes to print out their new prescription cards and they come back and buy the stuff. She proceeds to cut me off before I can finish. And it's like, but the other everybody else lets me do it at the other store. And I'm like, well, they're not supposed to let you do that because that's against government policy. And I'm just like, but you can go over to Bansfield. I don't have time for this. And she just storms out the store and it's like, well, I guess your fucking dog will starve because you're an irresponsible piece of shit. Bye. I didn't say that out loud, of course.
No, remember, it's your fault her dog is gonna starve.
No.
I heard
it's
No, it's
Stu
not.
say anal, so that's pretty much where my mind stopped.
didn't say anal.
He
But
did
okay.
not say anal.
I swear
Well,
to
we
Christ,
know
he
where
said
your
anal.
mind is, but
Someone rewind and go listen to Thune say
I
anal.
didn't say anal until now.
Make sure you clip it and send it.
Yep, we're gonna clip anal.
That
Because we
sounds
go this slow
weird.
on this channel.
we're into some really
Say
weird
it.
shit.
Bert,
What?
say entertain us.
What? No, I am not saying that. I thought about it. No.
Entertain us, anus. Yeah, I heard it too.
I was like, what? Fucking
Yeah,
Beavis
anus.
and Butthead. You guys are retarded.
wait, Finn, do it in the bean cup. Do it.
Wait,
Do it.
wait, do what in the bank cup to laugh?
Do the fucking laugh in the bean cup. You just sound like Ed from Ed, Ed, and Eddie, man.
I know.
What? We're idiots. Why did that entertain us so much?
Cause we are
Because we're
simple-minded
like
people.
11 o'clock at night and we're tired and dumb.
It's late. We're tired, and we are actually
We're-
real
We are
children.
easily entertained, and yeah,
I
we're
love
children
that.
on the inside.
I love how Bunny got everyone that's easily entertained by this. None of us have a standard of comedy.
Entertain us.
Oh, hey! We have a chinchilla at our store.
Oh,
It's a baby and it's adorable, but it hides in its little house.
It's so soft. Oh, I miss them.
I haven't
it's
gotten
so
to
soft.
pet it yet, but it's like it's a baby and it
Oh my
hides
god,
in
you're gonna die and melt because it's gonna be the softest thing
You
you've
are
ever
going
touched.
to legit go to heaven.
They're softer than rabbits, man.
But you know what's funny? There were guinea pigs. There were 4 guinea pigs in where they have the
Were they
chinchilla now.
fucking and kids started crying? Because that'd be great.
No. The 4 guinea pigs are all females, so they can't do that.
Damn it. Well, they can still lesbian up.
But they don't. So.
Dang it.
not gonna make my mind there. Let's move on.
There were 4 guinea pigs where the chinchilla is now, but then they were just like, we put the guinea pigs in the quiet room, so it's like 4 guinea pigs just sit in the quiet room. Like, what the hell, man? Why are we back here? I
Now
love how they
they're
freak
going
out.
to plot together to escape the quiet room.
They're too fat to try and escape.
Or he'll
to be
open
honest.
up the fucking cage to take care of them when they're like reenacting Orange is the New Black.
Oh,
That'd be
dear
pretty
Lord.
funny.
What else was there? We had a straight. I'm pretty sure she just had little like mental issues, or like, she was a little touched. But there was this lady in this pink shirt just walking around the store, and when I first noticed her, she was walking out of the cat adoption room. So I
She was meowing, right?
No, she was not meowing. If she was,
Well, the guy last week was barking. So
this is true.
Bark,
But
bark.
he was also yelling, "Hey, hey!" like multiple times.
Oh, hey,
Oh
hey.
yeah, hey, hey.
That's
Oh,
right.
and
Hey!
the dog barking and,
And
hey, yeah.
complimenting everybody that walked in the store, or that was in the store already. But this one, she was just. I noticed her once she walked the cat room. I just hear somebody talking. I was like, oh, they must be talking to somebody. I look over, and it's this lady just flinging her hands around. She's talking to no one but her. I guess she's talking to herself or some imaginary friend. But I was just like, okay. And I couldn't understand what she was saying. It was unintelligible, and I was just like, I don't know what she's saying, but okay. And it was just kind of weird. And at one point, when she was at the register with like, I guess which was her family, she was next to me, and at one point I felt bad because I slightly laughed, but nobody caught it, and I caught myself and stopped myself because it's like, I shouldn't be doing this. I was like, I feel like a horrible person laughing at this lady because she was just like walking around the store. I was like, I shouldn't laugh at this. I'm just gonna
No, you
stop
should, but
myself.
it's really hard
I
not to.
have a similar story from this week, and that's fucking weird.
Well, yeah.
Twinsies.
But that's basically been, yeah, nothing else happened. So that's basically been my week at work and stuff. So, Bun, go.
So the similar story is a guy who was physically and maybe a little mentally disabled. Like he had the weird walk. His hand was like up on his chest. That
Oh
shit.
no.
He needed help out, and I was about to go to the restroom, but someone told me, "Hey, this guy needs help out. Can you help him?" I was like, "Sure." So I grab all his stuff out of the like motorized buggy scooter thing, and I start walking with him. He's like, "Just put it on the passenger floorboard," and I was like, "Yeah, no problem. Like I'm not gonna be a dick. People are born different. Fuck it." And then we were sitting there, and I'm like trying to open the door, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he didn't hit the unlock button. And he's sitting there trying to open it too, and he just looks around and he goes, "This isn't my car." So we walk like 4 cars down and unlock his car, and I'm like, oh man, like I wasn't wanting to laugh at him, but the situation is really funny.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I really shouldn't laugh.
I also broke my cash register yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Did you rage?
No, you know the little card reader bit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's separate from like it's attached to my register, but it's like over like where you put the fucking shit. I'm making hand gestures like you guys can fucking see me.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can
So
feel it.
anyway, I rung up this lady who had like somewhere between $200 and $300 fucking worth of groceries, and my line's really fucking long, and she's like, okay, I'll pay for it. I noticed her card's cut lengthwise, not like over the strip, but you know, lengthwise, and taped back together. So I was like, shit. She's running it. She goes, this doesn't work. And I'm sitting there going, okay, this isn't the first time someone's like, your shit doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. But anyway. And I was like, no, just try it again. It's not a big deal. She tries it like 3 or 4 times, getting really frustrated. She goes, I think it's broken. I don't know what to do. And so I was like, okay, let me try it. I couldn't get it to work. Called my boss over. She couldn't get it to work. So she's like, it's okay. I'll let her pay at my register. We'll keep going because we got really fucking busy. So I go and ring up the next lady, which is luckily only like $20 and some change. And she goes to use it, and it's still not working. And I was like, oh, jeez. And she's like, I got cash. It's fine. I'm like, cool. But then I had to yell at everyone in my line going, if you are paying in card, I can't help you. And everyone left. Like, not one person was paying cash.
And nobody,
Oh my God.
Nobody
Jeez.
uses cash as much anymore.
Even the old people, like, I find it adorable when, like, 70 and 80-years-olds are sitting there like, let me get my card out.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
it's
Jesus.
really funny to watch the old people just pull their cards out and it's like, I'm gonna pay the chipboard slide.
Yeah, that's all. There's the chip work. Yes.
Do you
Where do
take
I put
iPay?
Like, I saw one old guy do iPay. It was funny. But,
Nice,
no, this chick,
nice.
this old lady was sitting there trying to put the card in at the top. I'm like, ma'am, what are you doing? She goes, I need the chip. And I'm like, it's in the bottom. And she goes, oh. It's fucking weird.
I will say
Anyway,
that 20% of our customers use iPay, and it's very nice to have them use it for so long. Anyway,
it's like instant. Besides that, I did a bunch of Thanksgiving shopping, so Fish can have his first Thanksgiving. Yay!
And then they
Yay.
have
He
snacks to
will
go
have
Making a
with.
bird and
glory.
everything.
Oh god.
But anyway, yeah, I don't got anything else. So here's Fish. I see what he's doing on Photoshop. It's kind of creepy.
I know. He's so quiet, and I know what he's doing.
I remember when this used to be a
They're
live thing.
fucking masterpieces this time, I tell you. Absolute masterpieces. I could sell this shit.
Fish is
Put that
better than
crap on a
Picasso.
t-shirt. No, Bun, look at this one.
I know, I was watching.
That one is a fucking masterpiece.
It's not fair. I can't wait
You'll
until we
see
can do
it.
it like live.
Yeah, next week we should be all sorted.
Okay.
So what have I done this week?
You got drunk.
Yeah, we got drunk. We got
Oh, yeah,
really
you
drunk
did.
with Nicole yesterday. That was pretty fun. Yeah, that was pretty funny. She threw up this morning. Yeah, she pretty much woke up drunk.
When you go to sleep with it just doesn't help getting drunk.
I got those bikes fixed, so I've bikes. Yay.
Bicycle.
I still got to get it in my head right to ride on the wrong side of the road, you know.
Yeah.
So
Think
yeah,
be rebellion.
yeah, this is my road, and I'm gonna own it, bitch.
Then a car comes by. He's like, "No, don't touch me."
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a train. Oh no, it's just a truck.
It's one of those 18-wheelers that you shoot your pants.
Yeah, jeez, get sucked under one of them.
Yep.
What else have I done? Oh, I got a Link amiibo for like
Oh, cool.
$15, and it was
Nice.
brand new. Like last time I was out here, I was looking for one, and even like second-hand ones on eBay, but were like $50. I found one. Like I got it from GameStop for like I say, like $15. But the day before, we saw it in like vintage stock or something for 30. Yeah, it was already open, and like, you know, someone else had already used it. You know, this one I got brand new in the packet. It was fucking sweet. Oh, you know.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we went Think Geek. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, saw that.
Yeah, there was a hell of a lot of stuff that we were like, oh my God, Rob, you need this. You know.
I have a portal gun.
Yeah, but there was like many things. That I can't remember.
I know my Think Geek store has a Bob Ross blanket.
Oh yeah, shit! In the mall.
Okay,
that
I
we
have
went
something
to.
to say.
Oh, go on. What?
Speaking of Bob Ross, I found a Bob Ross colored book.
No.
Oh, cool. I found a
took a
Bob
picture of it.
Ross
Put it in
Discord game.
Yeah, fucking. We went to the mall. Like that's where Think Geek was. And we went in this like sweet shop, some fucking right fancy place, but they had like, yeah, it looked like the old sweet shop, you know, with all the wood and all that shit.
That's cool.
But they had God damn it, they had a European section. Damn you, Wolf. Yeah, Bonnie got some lychee gummies, but they actually had like some of the more decent sweets that I would have back home. And I was like, ooh, but yeah, there's a flake. It's like a Cadbury chocolate thing.
And how much chocolate did he stock up on?
I didn't get it. Fucking well expensive, man. Like I didn't look at the flake, but it wouldn't surprise me if by like
$5 for my lychees.
yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if the single bar of the flake. Bear in mind, it's like a Twix. One finger of a Twix would probably be like $3 or $4. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Especially when back home I can get like a 6-pack of them for £1. So you know, I'll just get a box sent to me in times of need.
To go on vacation with my mom.
Yeah, all that. Oh, trying to think what else I've done. Oh God. Oh yeah. Went out with Bunny's mum because I needed to go Home Depot and didn't want to walk across the highway, so she gave me a lift. And of course, we ended up going all over the place. Yeah, oh, we both. That's another thing. With me and Bond have both been very ill.
Oh yeah,
Bunny
you two
not
are
so much, but I've been fucking coughing and spluttering and blowing my nose all week, it seems. Other than that, just sort of fucking. We're chilling and trying to get the apartment and that sorted.
Thanksgiving coming.
Yeah, we're thinking we might try and make a couch that has some pallets. Because we got this like mattress thing that's just sort of in the way. Yeah, a memory foam mattress. It's just kind of in the way, but we don't have a couch yet. We got like a few single seat things, but huh? Yeah, there is no cuddle opportunity.
No love scene.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not even Netflix at the minute. I was about to say there is no Netflix and chill, but there's not even fucking
There is nothing right now.
There's nothing.
Well, we got an upgrade tonight. We got Bunny's computer going, so we can actually watch whatever she's got on her computer. Yeah, we were watching like many DVDs, and I got a puzzle.
Oh yeah, you still working on
It's a
it?
pretty sweet puzzle though. It's if anyone knows it, it's the it's from Wind Waker, the tapestry that tells the story of the hero or whatever. If you played Wind Waker, you'll probably recognize it.
Nope, I'm a boy from a port family, so I've never played that.
Fish are the only ones that know.
Yeah. What?
3 or 4 colors, 1,000 pieces.
Yeah, it's like brown, sort of like parchment, sort of, like it's sort of like a burlap color, that sort of brown, and black. That's like for the lines, and then there's a little bit of yellow and green, but that's like literally 20 pieces, and it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. So
It'll be a minute.
it'll be a while, but it'll be fucking awesome when it's done. I can't think what to do for this one.
With Thanksgiving coming, James
Yeah,
in
Thanksgiving
chat
this week.
says to fish, be prepared to gain 20 pounds and the long nap.
Yeah, I've realised
The
something
black people call
that
that the itis.
Thanksgiving over here is basically an English Christmas dinner. It's
Yeah,
still like different food, but
Same premise.
like Bonnie has been saying to me that some families don't do like 2 dinners. They don't have a big dinner on Thanksgiving, and they'll have a big dinner on Thanksgiving, but they won't on Christmas, or vice versa.
Not
My family does. We did it through the house.
I mean, obviously some people do both, but yeah.
Isn't it like Christmas goose?
What?
Yeah,
I've
what?
never heard of that.
Oh, sorry, that's my chair
Rather
that's
than
just squeaking. Well, Christmas you have like whatever you fucking want, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, Thanksgiving is
I mean,
kind of
there's
a given.
traditional stuff
You're
here
having
in
turkey.
America, but yeah.
If you don't have a turkey, you're eating. I've seen people buy tofu.
Ugh. No.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's like $100 turkey at my fucking work.
Who's gonna spend $100 on a goddamn turkey?
I don't fucking know. It's weird.
How big is that?
I was like, how does that thing
turkey?
exist? Because like I'm excited when I get a fucking turkey for like $10. The thing would be like 22 to 24 pounds is $100 fucking bucks because it's organic and quote unquote fresh.
Oh,
i.e. it's
wow.
thawed.
Piss off.
Yeah, because all turkeys were frozen at one point, but those things are thawed. But I'm just like, fucking ew. And it's not like some name brand. There's like generic brands.
Ugh.
So it's not like Butterball or anything. It's just, I was like, what the fuck?
Ball.
Yeah, we should probably do meme of the weeks.
Yeah.
My phone's dying. Like I got 16%.
I'm hyped. Let's do this.
Alright, you know what to do, Wolf.
Meme of the week. Meme of the week. It's that time for the meme of the week.
Good enough.
Hey.
Yeah.
Why do you say good enough? She's doing well.
It's if no one's noticed, her theme song has evolved about 20 times.
It's different
I
every week.
have.
It's different each time. It's
But-
Well,
never
it's
the
that,
same.
and it's less and less emo every time.
She sounded more excited
it's-
this time.
She
Thank
sounded
goodness.
a lot more excited, and I liked this version.
I sneezed
Kudos.
a bunch
Blaze
earlier,
version,
and
best
I'm still
version.
kind of sounding bliss, so I tried to make it less sad and more happy.
There you go. It
I'm
works.
happy. Be as happy as you are when you're getting a mount.
It would have been cool if she was sneezing. Meme of the week. Meme of the week.
If I was sneezing, I wouldn't be able to stop till that was done.
Well,
And
there's
then one of
something.
us
So
have
wait,
to
you're
come
like
and
one of
finish.
those dogs that are just like, and then you
Yes.
stop? It is confirmed here. Wolf is a dog.
I mean, we do call her Wolf for a reason.
Yeah. So, Wolf, what am I looking at?
She's Doug Dog.
I am Doug Dog.
Doug Doge.
When you go to take a bite of your food after getting killed, but hear heroes never die,
I-
you're just
right.
like, well, fuck.
Right? I
Then,
don't know
then
how
you
many
probably
times.
let yourself die so you can eat your food,
For those of you nerds who
or
don't,
just drop it.
for those of you nerds who don't play Overwatch, there is a hero called Mercy. You die, she can res you immediately, and
It used to be her ultimate, but now it's an E move that takes 30 seconds to recharge.
and there
And
you
also
have
Thanks,
it.
Blizzard.
now it's got a cast time to it.
Oh, fuck
Fucking
off.
sucks. I hate it. It's awful.
Anyway, we
can't
cleared it up.
And for people listening on iTunes, this is like Squidward,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's
but it's
Squidward.
like trippy. What the hell?
Squidward holding a... Okay, remember the scene where
Holding a
Squidward's
Krabby
holding a
Patty.
patty? Where his face is completely dropped. And then it's like a half image of him like screaming in the next one.
Yeah.
So basically the transition between the two.
I
Yep.
know what this from now. It's when he got addicted to Krabby Patties and SpongeBob caught him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Addicted to Krabby Patties.
Yep. It
I love
happened.
it.
And now that that's over, we move on to weather? Is it weather? I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Yes.
Alright,
Uh,
weather
It's
it
weather-
is.
Weather.
It's
Scarecrow,
news, weather,
continue.
week stories, then news. Yeah.
Alright, and then weather it is. And there
Do we do it?
Weather. I
I'm
don't
gonna
have a
drop
song.
this plan.
I don't have a song. Weather.
Crash.
Weatherman
Alright, damn it.
Rob, Weatherman
Weatherman
Rob.
Rob.
It'll evolve.
No,
Can you
no,
believe this shit?
We'll do. Hang on. We'll do barbershop for Rob next time. A barbershop quartet.
Oh my god.
That reminds me of
weather.
that reminds me of a Mr. Show thing. Remind me to link that later. Anyway,
Okay.
the weather.
It's time for the weather.
Currently in Portland, Oregon, it is 45 degrees.
That's right there. I remember this now.
Portland, Oregon.
Yep.
You better get this right. I'm not looking right now, but you better get it right.
I'm looking. I'm
I'll
waiting
correct
for
you
it.
later.
It's right there.
All right. I'll take your word for it. Norman,
Take your word
Oklahoma. Could you believe this shit right here? It's 48 degrees.
Holy shit.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
Ohio, Dayton, Ohio.
Look in your Twitter DMs. I sent you a picture.
Oh, Wolf is gonna get angry now.
I'm gonna get it.
Speaking of which, me and Fish watched a shit ton of news today just to see if this propane truck would explode.
soon. I'm
It's
afraid
still
you're
going.
correct.
Right.
It's two
Wait,
states
one
to the
second.
right. Two
There-
states to the right.
There we go. There we go. It's right there.
That is fantastic. Atlanta, Georgia. Can you get that one? Down there?
I fucking hope so.
I'll be really depressed if I can't get my own state right.
It's,
If you
it's
miss
cur-
that, I'm gonna
currently
cry.
45 degrees. Yes.
And then, are
It's
we
like
going
the same
over here?
temperature everywhere.
We're going over there? Well, I guess if Fish wants to know, it's 55 degrees over there in London.
Oh, everybody's
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
It's
Everybody's-
burning up.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
It's too hot.
13.
Just
Meh.
disappears off the
He
weather.
just goes off the screen.
Yeah, because it's over there somewhere.
He had to
got-
walk over there.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
It's just a U.S. map, people.
It's
I'm
always
sorry.
No
Yeah.
shit.
It's
I
all
would
we
hope
can-
they would know that.
It's all we can afford.
We don't have very good budgeting around
We
here.
don't have the budget to move it over to the UK.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we ain't got enough money for this shit.
Now I
Can
kind
you
of want to
believe
see
this shit?
soon, like have Rob's character point out where this shit is, like near London or something.
I could actually pull that off because I remember where collecting on sea is.
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
Where's
No, he showed me on Google Maps. Fish did.
What? Why are we wowing? Am I not
Clacton on Sea.
No.
Rather than London.
What?
I don't
Right?
know. I'm confused. I just tried
And
to.
I'm tired.
Okay, well,
Okay, fine.
Bunce is crazy and tired. Got it.
Whatever.
I
Now,
can't even remember
Now-
where we live, but he's like, oh,
Scarecrow.
my butt buddy Fish. I know where he fucking lives.
I remember where you all live right now.
Yeah, because
live.
me and Scarecrow told you where the fuck Ohio is.
You fucking butt dingus. You know why I don't know where
We got
Ohio
upset
is?
about that
You
because no one
butt
knew.
dingus.
Ohio is one of those states that's not in my mind to remember. It's like Ohio.
You have two friends from
So
there.
you're just
I
saying
do.
that Ohio sucks. That's what you just
He's not
said.
wrong.
You're not wrong, but still.
See, they agree with
You
me.
guys don't register as a state to me, so you therefore are not people.
We got no a civil war against Michigan over state territory. We're not in any kind to
That's-
talk.
Dude, I get in Oklahoma is in a war with fucking Texas all the time, but the river's fucking ours. They can suck it.
We fought over the river. We literally fought. We don't even know
Long.
if Toledo's our state or not.
Long ago.
Long ago, there was a time when there was a war over a river in Texas and Oklahoma and probably Ohio. Who gives a fuck?
Ohio against Michigan.
Michigan, whatever.
Did you
I
put my
looked that up.
character over in London? I don't see.
No, I forgot, and he just disappeared. He
He
went on.
disappeared.
He's
He's gone.
Spanish.
You got some.
I just
Alright.
We wanted you to go see the Queen and congratulate her on her 70th fucking wedding anniversary or something.
Oh.
Oh, is that
Hey,
happening?
Charles Manson's
However,
dead, guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I was
Hey,
gonna say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Charles Manson is dead, and before you got on, I went
No.
AFK, and then I came back, and the first thing they hear me say is, "Charles Manson's dead."
No, I
That's the
I
exact
told
first
Nicole.
thing.
I went to Nicole and I went, "Hey, Manson's dead." She goes, "Oh, that's so sad. Who's gonna sing those cool songs?" I was like, "Dude, wrong Manson."
And I said so many people had thought that, and I was like, going idiots, man.
And then I win something in our private Discord where it's oh crap, I'm trying to find it. Actually, hang on, give me a second. I'll read it out. As my little personal meme of the week, stealing from Wolf's thing.
Well, since we're doing that, we're just gonna switch over to Newsman. Then there you go.
Okay. It was the meme was event planner Charles Manson dead 83 survived by wife
I was
Marilyn.
laughing so hard at event planner. That's oh my god. Event
I
planner
find
Charles
this-
Manson.
I find it. This is why you don't go on Facebook, guys.
That's why he put it, just for the majors.
Hold up.
You
I've
can
seen
share
this.
that.
I went into the Major's quarters, and then I see the picture that Rob posted. Fuck you, Rob.
What did I do?
Freaking
Oh,
the
pillow
My
thing, the
Pillow
ball.
bullshit.
They
Oh,
can't
yeah,
see
oh,
any of this, so they don't know what we're talking about. We're gonna have to link this stuff to them now.
No, I said that there's
damn
a
it.
mattress store
They
opening
gotta
in
be
the
on
mall,
Discord.
and I took a picture of the My Pillow guy. It was a cardboard stand-up of the My Pillow guy.
Now we just need to get everyone to anytime they pass one of those to take a picture with it, like it's their best friend. That'd be great.
I got you if I find one. I'm gonna put
Totally
my arm
gonna
around
do
his.
that.
We're gonna be best friends.
I kid you not. I was so tempted to throw that box on the floor that I sent you, Bum.
Oh.
I was angry, at the same time I was trolling you, so it's just like,
Wait a minute, what background is this? There are no palm trees in Ohio. It's too cold for all that shit.
oh, suck it, because this is the only picture we can get to work with OBS. We've been using it for 2 weeks now, and now you complain about it? Shut up.
No, I've noticed because I've actually looked at it. I've been looking in the My Week Storage channel. I've
Yeah,
never seen it
Dragon
before.
makes that feel good. but I don't know about. It was the whole story that Drac told about Best Buy.
Dude, we had such a good conversation about Freud, though. That was great.
Oh my god, that story.
That was in science. Yeah.
Science,
Anyway,
bitch.
anyway, I probably should start this off. We've been playing for that for a while. Welcome to the week stories with your host, Nexus Scarecrow.
It's the week story.
It's the week stories.
The other Blackbeard.
I'm not denying this at all. I'm gonna accept that as my theme.
You're welcome.
All right then. So our story from this week comes from Drac, and it is fuck trying to work at Best Buy. I know this from experience. I've worked there. I got an email back saying they wouldn't hire me. Then the next day I was told to come in for the interview. So I come in today and I'm told that they have no open positions when I'm there for the fucking interview.
By the way, complete waste of time.
Yeah, that's a complete waste of time.
Jesus.
Just say we don't have positions open. That could have been a phone call. Then I find out that from my friend who works there that someone is having a bit of history with also working there and is dating the fucking manager. Guess what happened there?
Wow.
And then Vic replied, she works there and is dating the manager. That's conflict of interest, and that can cost them both their jobs if someone were to inform corporate. Then Drac replies with, supposedly she did legitimate work to get to her position. Doesn't change the fact that she hates me for numerous reasons. I suspect she used to pull to fuck me over. Never trust someone named Karen, folks. Shit, I can explain. I know that one. Goddamn Karen from
Good thing I
SpongeBob.
don't know anyone named Karen.
I know Karen from SpongeBob. That's enough.
A few Karens,
That's like
but they're
that's
good
like the
people.
only Karen I know of is Karen from SpongeBob.
No, but she's a loyal wife, though.
I've never met a Karen in my life, so.
She was the computer wife from SpongeBob.
I mean, meeting one person that's
A
Oh,
real
okay.
life
In real life.
Karen.
Oh, okay. No, I had a teacher named Karen. I didn't like her either.
Oh,
So yeah, don't trust Karen or Chad.
oh god.
Fuck you, Chad.
And then Vic responds with, doesn't matter if she got it legit or not, management and employees cannot date by not just doesn't matter if she got it legit or not, management and employees cannot date by not just Best Buy rules, but by many other companies' rules. That's on her for being a moron and thinking no one will know. Then Drac replies with, oh, I know, but knowing my luck, there ain't shit that's gonna happen if someone in the store reports it. Then Vic says doesn't have to be someone in the store. If someone concerned about their ability to make store choices calls the corporate hotline and inform them, they're pretty good for looking into it immediately. Because stuff like that can cause a lot of customers if the public becomes aware. Can cause a loss of customers if the public becomes aware. And then Miss Bunnybill replies with, yeah, get revenge and report that shit. They will either be put at separate stores or fired. Now then, that was our scandal from Best Buy for this week.
Fucking vengeance, bitch.
We strike with vengeance and fury.
Yep.
I feel like I should get a tattoo of that. One arm vengeance and one arm honor. Yep, that's the thing now. I'm gonna go find a pen and paper and write that down.
Nice.
Anyway,
So
that was the scandal from the My Week stories. Now then, it's time for our main event of the evening. Wouldn't you say, Thune?
From black man to black man, but he's silent.
I'm sorry,
man.
the nose is running, so I have to blow my nose.
So, did we just flash the black signal?
I guess.
Yeah.
Black signal. I can't see that.
Wait a minute. Who would that be? Batman and who'd be Robin?
I don't know, but I'm picturing an actual black signal, so you wouldn't see it because
Yeah,
there's nothing but light on the sky.
God damn it!
I wouldn't be Batman. I would be Bane. I don't know what you talk of, young man.
Well, we have Bane and Scarecrow. How about that? Oh shit, that works.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? Oh, fish.
Just
Get
wait
to the
now.
news,
Just
bitch.
wait
Come
now.
on, get to the
Okay.
news.
Just sing the
Alright.
song.
I gotta do the jingle. Hey guys, what is that time of the day? It's story time with Florida Man. Yay!
Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
Woo!
Hold on.
Get to it, because you're gonna lose it.
He's gonna
your
lose
shit.
It's too late. It's too late. I've already lost.
Damn it.
You got the Bane mask to put on you.
Yeah,
If
sorry.
you're gonna do that.
How is this? I like how Bane's this evolves into an old
Hang on,
man
hang on,
talking
hang
to
on.
a can.
No,
Hey,
don't read
is
the
that a
story like
Pringles?
that, though.
Is that a Pringles can or is it a cup?
It's a Pringles can.
As it should be. It should always be a
Terrorizer?
Pringles can.
I had it before I even knew he did that.
So what's... Oh, yeah, Thanos. Yeah, okay.
The first story of the day is...
Wait, I'm kind of mad that Finn's like broken the magic of it's a Pringles can. I was just picturing you with the Bane mask, you ass.
Look, if I could find a Bane mask and make that work, I would. But right now,
But
Like,
The Hollywood
we don't have
magic
many
is
good
over.
money. We don't have any. We don't have budget for that.
we got enough 3D printers to make it work.
I should have mom just crochet one, like a hat, but it has like a fake beard, but instead of a fake beard, it's the Bane mask.
I'm crocheting a Bane mask!
Hang on. I'm going to crochet fake beard. I want that. Can I request that? I want to commission that one.
Yeah, probably.
Oh god. Okay,
So read this.
we got a story. Florida man howled in the street and climbed onto roof of home. He thought he was meeting a DEA agent. And you know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna. Where is it?
Because I gotta see Fish's art for this guy.
Is it this
I
one?
have to
I think it's this one. What the damn pit? Oh, there we go. Oh man.
oh god.
Where is it? There we go. I wish there was a. Oh, there we go.
This is what I was waiting for. This picture in particular.
So, there we go. I just set it up. But yeah. So that happened. Anyway. Oh, hello?
You're breaking up, dude.
Yeah, you're getting robot-y.
I'm realizing that now.
Stream's buffer.
I know. Quick, somebody distract him.
Don't question the Snake Man. Just accept the Snake Man.
You know what? When you were drawing it, I thought you were drawing Grimer from like Ghostbusters.
I got halfway through and I was like, this could be Mr. Tingle. I don't know why he went Snake Man, he just ended up like Snake Man.
Before you started drawing, were you reading the story?
No, I haven't read any of them. I just literally took a screenshot. I just wanted to let the muse come to me, you know?
Oh my god.
Looks like a snake, that man. There
There's
you
a
go.
snake in my boot.
Okay, am I done being laggy?
Yes.
Yeah, sounds okay.
Cool, so we move on. Florida man howled in the street, climbed onto roof of home. He thought he was meeting a DEA agent. A Vero Beach man and his family woke in the middle of the night to the sound of a man howling, according to reports. The man had his 3 sons, woke up around 6 a.m. on Saturday.
No, it's a snake, man. Snakes don't howl.
Well, this one did.
This is why you gotta read the story before you do the art.
He's a crossbreed of a snake man and a wolf.
That sounds like an edgy DeviantArt character.
Shut up.
Tell me I'm wrong.
Anyway, on Saturday when they heard someone howling and walking down the street. About 2 hours later, the man reported hearing someone walking on the roof of his home in the 1800 block of 4th Lane, according to WPTV. Why is it always 1800 or 1300 blocks every damn time? When deputies arrived, why is that your last name? Fudge. It's like Dutch, but with a D, with the F. So Fudge.
What the F?
Yeah, it's like Dutch, but with a F. His actual name is Jacob Futch, but for some reason they were just like, we're just gonna put his last name in and call him Futch. Futch, 31, told them he was on the roof to meet a DEA agent, though he didn't know the agent. I almost read the part that says sign up today for unlimited digital access to our website.
They don't typically meet up on the roof.
Yeah, but they don't.
They made an exception this time.
He also said wait a minute. Did we just skip something here?
I don't know.
When deputies arrived, Fletch 31 told them he was on the roof to meet a DEA agent, though he didn't know the agent. And then we move to the part that says he also said he had injected methamphetamine around 2 a.m. according to WPTV. I feel like we skipped something there, but whatever.
No, he just randomly admitted that.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad someone else is getting this all together. Jail records show Fletch was arrested Sunday and charged with misdemeanor trespassing. He remained in the Indian River County Jail Wednesday morning on a $500 bond. And that's it.
I could imagine him just like, what were you doing up there, sir? Oh, I'm meeting a DA agent. I didn't know his name, but I injected meth at around 2 a.m. just in conversation.
Oh man. The next story that we have, and I have to see him find the pictures. I don't think he drew on it. Oh no, he did.
I was gonna say.
They're numbered, man. They're 1, 2, first, second, third, fourth.
Okay. I have it in a different order on here, but we'll make it work. If the damn thing will pull the fucking picture up.
Make it the right order.
There we go. Hopefully you can see that. I fell.
I see. Oh.
Anyway, Florida man being chased by police asked 911 to call Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a close friend of mine. We made a deal. What kind of... Anyway,
I didn't link that.
Real quick, during one of Trump's rallies, he said he was telling people like, "Oh, go get that guy. I'll bail you out of jail," and he totally didn't.
Oh my!
So,
because
that's
Trump
right.
lies.
He did say that.
He did say that. So
speaking about Donald Trump, that wall's never gonna happen because Cards Against Humanity bought a piece of United States border, so technically he can't finish that wall. Meaning no wall's gonna exist like it ever was in the first place. And if it did happen, just imagine that slit. Just that slit that anyone can walk through.
We salute you, Cards Against Humanity, for buying half
once
the
again, Cards Against Humanity.
Someone walking through the slit, just that thought made me giggle.
Okay, but yes, he was being chased by police and asked them to call Trump to bail him out. He's making 911 calls. Oh my god, really? He's making 911 calls great again. A Florida man being chased by police phoned 911 and asked the dispatcher to contact the White House so he could speak to his close friend, President Donald Trump. We made a deal, marijuana suspect Eric Friedberg. I know it's marijuana, but I say marijuana because it's funny.
Because it's more fun.
It is funny. It is funny.
The marijuana.
Eric Friedberg, that's his name, but it's spelled Frydberg, whatever, said of his relationship with the president during the bizarre emergency call early Tuesday, the appeal didn't work. What? Collier County, sheriff's deputies caught Frydberg, 33, after a 7-mile car chase, despite his attempts to weasel out of trouble, invoking Trump. Wait. Invoking Trump, blaming Jews, and claiming his mother had been in an accident, deputies booked him on charges that included aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, tampering with evidence, and possession of marijuana. He was jailed on $99,500 bail. I like to point out the fact that he was up here invoking Trump and blaming Jews. That's the part that makes me laugh.
All I read was the headline before I sent it in. I didn't read anything else in it.
What? Oh, I guess another story. We'll see soon. It all started when a deputy noticed a marijuana-like scent emanating from a vehicle parked in a post office parking lot. The officer looked inside the car and saw a baggie containing a green leafy substance. When he tried to confiscate the baggie, Friedberg allegedly grabbed it and stuffed it into his mouth, according to the local station Wink. And that's what it says, local station Wink. Okay. Then Friedberg sped away and called 911. Well, wait, hold up. He sped away and then called 911. The same people who work with the police who are chasing your ass down right now.
Yep, that's like calling that's like escaping from a mob and then calling the mob.
Anyway. Then Friedberg sped away, called 911. I need help, please, Friedberg told the dispatcher. There's a police officer chasing me.
You dumbass.
Please give me the police. The police are chasing me.
You don't need to get so choked up over it.
It's funny.
I get it, Wolf.
I'm coming down with a cold, and shut up with your puns.
No, I shan't. Shut up.
I know, but I have to say it anyway, just to get out of my system. The 911 operator reportedly told Friedberg to pull over, but the fleeing driver had some requests, according to the local station WFTX. Call my mom, he said. Please call my mom. When that didn't work, Friedberg pulled out his trump card. Donald Trump is a close friend of mine. We made a deal, he said. He added cryptically, it wasn't his fault. It was the Jews who fucked me. Not Donald Trump. It was the Jewish community.
Wow.
In retrospect, whenever someone talks about Donald Trump, I think of George Washington compared to Donald Trump. How the fuck did we fall so far? How?
That's the quote of the night. It was the Jews who fucked me.
Now available the Miss Money Bell Brigade quote shirts.
No, we can't.
No,
that is not. That will,
Scarecrow.
That will never be available, ever. Oh man, I think Bun's dead, but I'm about to be too if I can't stop laughing.
It was the Jews.
It was
the Jews took her away. That's why she's not there.
My phone's not dead. It's just, remember, it's really hard to fucking work this, and my phone's dying.
Okay.
I know.
Okay, but
we're getting close to.
Remember, it was the Jews who fucked him, Bun. Anyway.
You know, just because I have German in my blood doesn't mean I have to, like, burn all the Jews, you jerk.
That's not what I was saying. I was just saying. It's a funny quote because it was the Jews who fucked me.
Fern, do the pizza one.
I will. Almost done. Blah, blah, blah. He pulled out his trump card. When that didn't work, Friedberg tried another excuse. My mom called me and said she was in a car accident in Homestead. He said, my flesh and blood was in a car accident and I have to stop and help you. Oh god, there's a recording. I'll listen to that later. Officers eventually stopped Friedberg and arrested him. Deputies said they found glass pipes with a burnt leafy residue on them, and that tested positive for marijuana, according to a news station. I'm getting tired of saying it. Friedberg's Facebook page lists him as an apprentice and executive assistant of the CEO at Trump Financial in Miami. HuffPost contacted a phone listing for the company, but no one immediately responded. Oh man. Frickin' dumbasses. Next story. Melbourne man stabs friend in chest over pizza. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh dear god, Fish, what the hell?
My last slice of pizza.
Oh dear lord.
I only read the headline. I read the headline for this one.
It is perfect.
Is it?
Melbourne, Florida. A man in Melbourne was so angry after his friend ate a slice of his pizza that he stabbed him, police said. Drew, we're just gonna call him Drew because you know what? Let's leave it up to Microsoft Ant. What does Microsoft Ant say? Yet again, you guys have to tell me because different audio settings.
Okay.
Sawinski.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sawinski.
Good enough. Drew Sawinski, 25, told Melbourne police, he became enraged that that he struck the man in the head with a golf club, then pulled out a knife and cut the man on his chest several times, according to a report. The altercation unfolded Monday afternoon when Sawinski and the friend were smoking a drug called K2, a synthetic marijuana, on Garfield Street in Melbourne, where Sawinski lives. K2.
Garfield hates Mondays.
Everyone hates Mondays. Especially General Knox. Anyway, when the two were done, they parted ways, but planned to meet later. Sawinski invited the friend back to his home, and they hung out on the back porch. Then the man went inside and started eating a piece of pizza that was on the kitchen table. However, Sawinski told his friend that the slice was for him, and a verbal argument started between the two, the report said. Police said the two were at odds over recreational drug use, according to the report. The friend started to leave by grabbing his backpack from the porch and his bike, but Sawinski was so angry that he followed him, picked up a golf club, and said, "I'm going to kill you," according to the police. Sawinski struck the man in the head. The club broke. The man then armed himself with a metal mop handle and hit Sawinski on the arm. That's when Sawinski pulled out a 5-inch knife and began to carelessly swing it at the man. Police report, swing it at the man. There's a part missing there. That should have said the police report. Whatever. Sawinski slashed the man in the chest more than once. Sawinski was arrested and transported to Brevard County Jail, where he was charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and battery. Melbourne police determined he charged at the man over 40 feet to intentionally harm him. He's being held on $20,000 bond. Disclaimer: arrest and mugshots were made public. Oh, whatever.
I want to find a pizza mask. Now.
All I can think is Pizza Face from all that.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
I am Pizza Man.
Right? Oh. This story, I've been waiting to read this story forever now. Oh my god, I see what you did, Fish. Let's see if anybody realizes.
Oh, the neck! The neck!
Yep.
I want to see what he did with the neck.
Just look very closely. I'll let you see that, and then I'll switch it back to the other one. And there's the regular picture. Cousins arrested.
Oh!
Cousins arrested after refusing to stop having sex during funeral ceremony. And as much as this sounds like bullshit, I can believe that this actually happened.
Gross.
Cause you know why I believe it happened? One, it's in Talladega, Alabama.
Ew.
Alabama, man.
Two, it's Cousins in Alabama. Three, it's Alabama. So yeah, an Alabama couple has been arrested after refusing to stop having sexual intercourse during their grandmother's funeral ceremony. Oh,
what
dear
the
God.
fuck? Oh,
wow.
That's wrong.
Tiffany Bates, 31, and Clifton Bridges, It was 19?
Yep.
Ew.
He looks tiny too. Look at him.
What the fuck kind of relationship?
But look at her face. Oh my god.
Her chin could eat his head.
She could use her chin instead of her mouth for a blowjob. It'd be a chin job.
First one ever recorded in history. I've never heard of that.
It's her neck waddle that attracted him.
So it'd be a neck. It'd be a neck job. Ew. Hey, Clifton Bridges, 19, who are in fact close relatives, were apprehended by Talladega County Police after employees of the Talladega Funeral Home complained that the couple was having loud sex. What?
What?
I can't read. They were having loud sex, perturbing funeral services, as well as scarring the guest. Oh my god.
Yeah, scarred.
I'd be scarred too. I go to a funeral and be like, oh, you hear sex noise in the background. I'd be like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. I shouldn't regret coming to a funeral.
$5, somebody yelled, "Cousin Tiffany and Clifton are at it again!" I will put money on that. Anyway, Tiffany Bates and Clifton Bridges, who were both attending the funeral ceremony of the grandmother with other family members, decided to skip away from the funeral ceremony and indulge in sexual activities only meters away. One, I like to point out while reading this story, every word that has sex or sexual in it, X is
Yeah.
replaced by an asterisk, and I don't know why.
Maybe as a way to censor it. Maybe
What?
I don't know.
Don't censor my rights.
I don't.
There's no reason to
I don't-
censor
I'm a
it.
There's no reason
real
to censor the word sex.
American.
It's true, but I can't
It's-
think of any other reason.
It's whatever. Where was I? We alerted Talladega police after several unsuccessful attempts to stop them from having sex on the property of the funeral home, explained Talladega funeral home employee Jane Andrews. The woman just kept screaming, and the boy just kept pounding. And the boy just kept pounding her, kept pounding her like he was in a horror movie.
Yeah, he's only 19. He's going to town.
They both looked high as fuck, said another employee. Oh, that explains something. Drugs.
Well, yeah, that too.
Both suspects admitted being under the influence of methamphetamines, GHB, and crystal meth. Oh my god, they went like
My
the full
God,
shebang.
they were gone.
Jesus.
Damn.
And crystal meth when apprehended, according to the
They going
Talladega
through,
County
big
Sheriff.
fella.
Office. Samuel Johnson. Oh my god. Scarecrow, no. Loving cousins, apparently Tiffany Bridges and Clifton Bridges are first cousins and had been living together as a couple for the past 6 months, according to family members. There is no law against first cousins having consensual sexual relationships in Alabama. Of course there's not.
Specifically first cousins?
I guess so. So no charges will be pressed on that account. Talladega County Sheriff Department Adam Watts said yesterday the couple faces 26 charges for lewd and lascivious behavior, disturbing the peace, and obscenity in a public place and drug possession. Oh god. There's slight regret
And
to
for
reading
climbing
that
his
story.
skinny ass on top of Mount Tiffany.
I'm done. That's it.
Just picture that.
I don't
wanna
little
picture
boaty
that.
ass like sliding
I
off.
don't wanna.
Look, I already have enough disturbing images in my head as it is. I don't need another one. That's it for the night. There is no more stories. There is no story that can beat that one tonight.
Yeah, that's the
That's a good,
no pun intended. That's
a
the
good
trump card.
place. Jesus.
That means good night.
Goodbye.
Night, everybody.
And good night.
And always remember, there's no law against first cousins having sexual relationships.
Also, you know, there might be a
fucking nasty.
hard time getting up Mount Tiffany.
You like that, right?
It's like harder winter gear than fucking Everest. And you need glasses.
And as the last words, remember everybody, neck job. Not blow job, but
Do you
neck
think
job.
her fucking nipples like the summit?
And with that, we say good night. Goodbye.
Good night.